Hi, Leon Lazarov here with TheStreet.com. I'm here today with Chet Kanojia of Aereo to talk a little bit about the company and about the backdrop of Time Warner Cable and CBS and their dispute over retransmission fees and where that puts a company such as Aereo, which obviously offers viewers an opportunity to online to be able to see broadcast television. Chet, tell us a little bit about how you see this ongoing dispute, how it's impacted you guys as far as subscribers, and really what it says about the environment right now anyway for a viewer to be able to try to get the programming that they'd like to be able to see without having to pay a big package, which is obviously what you get in cable and satellite.
Yeah, so it's not our dispute, so we have nothing to add or subtract from it. We are glad that we're in New York, and to the extent consumers want an alternative, and we're happy to serve them. And it is a commentary on the state of the industry, and I think why alternatives should be recognized, embraced, and permitted, because it creates a vibrant market. Right.
So for you guys at Aereo, when you say, okay, we have these alternatives, and you go out and you appeal to subscribers, there nonetheless has to be some people, or at least there's certainly a lot of folks who write about this and say, you guys are infringing upon the ability of a CBS or another broadcaster to be able to afford to put out, to make the programming. Is this something that holds any water with you guys? I mean, CBS is standing up and saying we're no longer going to be able to continue as a company and afford to produce the programming if we have companies like Aereo.
Well, last I checked, NAB put out a statistic saying over 54 million Americans use an antenna in some way, shape, or form. So if using an antenna creates a problem in a broadcaster's business, maybe there's a bigger issue here, but absolutely not. We believe consumers have the ability to have an antenna, and Aereo is just a technologically fabulous way of consumer having a remote antenna.
Right, right. As far as the I should say the overhang, the litigation overhang on Aereo, you've got a couple court cases that have run their course as far as you guys winning at this point anyway. Nonetheless, the actual, I should say, the essence of the court case could come out as early as next year. For your company, is this an overhang in terms of your operations, in terms of your investment into operations, because you've got the possibility that, who knows, maybe the courts would shut you down?
Well, clearly it creates an impact, but if you look at the court's opinions thus far, they're very detailed and comment on the merit of the technology and how we would prevail. So we take good comfort in that and continue to invest and build out and stay focused.
Right. Now, I really want to ask you about this. You guys have been really hesitant to talk about subscriber numbers and revenue numbers, but nonetheless, if I were you guys, I would indeed be jumping up and down and saying, hey, look at what's happened with Time Warner Cable and CBS. It's been great for our business. Any indication you can give us as far as what it's done for Aereo?
We're not hesitant. We just don't talk about them. We're a private company. We don't have to. And hopefully we'll stay private for a very long time. No, we've never commented on subscriber numbers, and we still won't. We've had a steady increase over the last few months as we've solidified the product, made it available to consumers in multiple markets. Now, we're very happy with that and hope that'll continue.
Right. The rollout continues. You've got Chicago, Miami, Houston coming up next month. How is that in terms of your ability to put money into those markets and get subscribers?
Well, it's a lot of work, but I'm lucky that I have a very competent team that does that while I essentially appear on TV talk shows and talk to reporters. But no, it's a lot of work. But we've gotten 8 out, and we will probably get another 7 or 8 out in the next few weeks, and hopefully another 4 after that in the next 30 days.
As far as the future for a la carte pricing, a lot of folks will make, it seems as though there's always buzz about it, there's always controversy, but it doesn't really seem to go anywhere. Do you see that's, obviously you can put together, you guys and Netflix, and you get some kind of a package. You don't get an ESPN or an HBO, but you get something. Do you see what you guys are doing now as simply a step along that way?
Well, we think markets create alternatives, right? And I think consumers demand a la carte. Unquestionably, consumers want choice, flexibility. And the problem is today there's no alternative. So hence us. Right. Assuming we continue to progress the way we are, I firmly believe there will be a time where this area will be the platform that will allow consumers to have choice.
Fair enough. Great. Thanks so much. This is with Chet Kanojia of Aereo. I'm Leon Lazarov of TheStreet.com. August.